Guys, I'm proper planning on having a dinner with Trump. And I'm not even kidding. Like, I know it sounds like a clickbaity whatever, but it's not. And there is a shot at you having to have a dinner with Trump as well. For real talk. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. And of course, we're gonna run through all the random stuff that I'm always talking about on this show. We're gonna cover the past 24 hours, what you need to know of the markets. We're gonna look at trades. We're gonna look at charts. We're gonna look at a bunch of stuff. And I can promise you one thing, that even if we don't get a dinner with Trump, which we genuinely can, I promise you I'm gonna give you a trade today that will make up for everything that you lost. Okay, so if that sounds good, guys, you know the drill. Please smash the like button. We shouldn't get into the argument like we sometimes do. Smash the like button. I give this offer for you completely for free every single day. And for those of you who are new and you don't know who I am, my name is FeFe. I bring you trades like this on these shows. I educate you on my X. I write up threads that explain to you what is really happening. And I have a daily recap as well every single day coming out. So there's a link in the description to my X profile. You can check it out. And of course, if you're there and you like what you see, follow and subscribe to this channel. And I already told you to like the show. So let's jump in, guys. There's a bunch of things to talk about. Number one is China. China. It's always about China. So China Commerce Ministry says if the US really wants to resolve the issue, it should lift all unilateral. I even Googled how to say it. Unilateral tariff measures against China, which basically means one directional, which basically means the one way. It basically means that these are the tariffs, reciprocal tariffs, or just tariffs that the United States just slammed on them. And they're like, you know, didn't agree, didn't talk, didn't have any negotiations. They're like, you know what, just take everything back that you did, and then we can sit down and talk. That's basically what it means. Now, there is discussions happening that basically I talked about this the other day as well, that Trump is saying that tariffs will go back down. Tariffs will not say 145%, 200, 300, whatever that might be. But where the tariffs will go is the real question now. So there is much less uncertainty that is already happening. We do have openness from Trump. Obviously, he's like, you know, it's like when you're at a poker table and you go, you know what, I'm going to raise, and I bluff raise you. And then you just go, okay, I hold, and then you're just going to fold your cards because you didn't expect this to happen. Well, that's kind of what's happening. But the Wall Street Journal says that about 50 to 65% is where the tariffs could potentially go down, which again, coming from 145% is very little, but coming from like 10% is still a lot. So it's still a long time to go about it. Now, the Treasury Secretary Bessent says that full trade deal with China may take years and years and years. So this is what we don't really understand. It's not going to be resolved in like 2 seconds. It might take a year or two, or whatever that is, to have a complete plan on how these countries are going to go about it. So it will take a lot of time. But if there is already movement, if we do already see some people, or we already see China and the United. My wife is calling me. She doesn't know that I have a show. Let me just pick it up. Hi, love. I'm on the show, you know, like every day I have this show at like 1:45. I love you though. I love you. Much love. Okay, she was keep telling me what to do, but I can't do that now. I'm on the show, so I don't know. This is the way. She's going to get mad at me now, so it's gonna be bad. Okay. Anyway, so let's get back here. So what I'm saying is, like, when the country's gonna come to an agreement, when the U.S. and when China is going to have an agreement on how to move forward, or like at least a little bit of understanding on the trajectory, you are going to see the markets ripping, and this is what we see as well. But even everything is happening so sensitive. I see the people in the comments going crazy about my wife. What's up? Afternoon boss. She's the boss all the time, bro. She just called me in the middle of the show and she's like, you know what? You should do this and this and this and this and this. And you know what I say? I say, yes, ma'am. That's what I'm gonna do. That's how it works, guys. If you know what I'm talking about, just smash the like button. That's how it works. Oh my God. So anyway, China's foreign ministry says that China and the US not yet in talks on tariff. It's a problem because Trump is going out and he's saying all this crazy stuff and he's saying, you know, all the this and that and that, and then we are very good and it's gonna be a fantastic resolution with China and we're talking about this and China's tariffs are gonna come down and very great results from the meetings. And apparently there is not yet any talks, and that means that any talks or any comments that are made based on the China-US economic situation and trade negotiations are groundless and has no factual basis. This is also coming from China. Why this is interesting? It's interesting because this means that, again, going back to the fact that it can take years, it can take a long time. So for people who wait for a very quick resolution, it's not going to happen. But we still can have indications that see that are forward-looking when it comes to tariffs and trade war-related negotiations. Now we see several countries already bending the knee or just coming to the table to talk. I'd rather say that. Vietnam, for example, one, and India, which is huge, obviously coming to the table. I think India sees the possibility here. Well, they go, China and the US, a little bit of beef. I'm just going to come in here and just going to try to make it happen. They're very close on a tariff deal with India, which again is lifting up pressure from the markets. What you see as well is the Russian-Ukraine situation is getting to, is sorting out much more. We see the ceasefire that's been happening, and now there are talks on how a meeting between Putin and Trump could come about. So this is something that is obviously moving forward and will take uncertainty out of the market. The only job now that we have is to take uncertainty out of the market. That's literally the only job that we have. If we can take more and more and more uncertainty out of the market, the more uncertainty we take out, the more the market can have a breather, and then we just see where it goes. Now, this is exactly what we see. Uncertainty is being removed from the market, and ETF inflows are, again, almost $1 billion. That's like almost $2 billion in the past 2 days, which means that the boomers are bullish. Which means that everybody is bullish. The market is flying. If you look at the weekly chart is actually crazy. So like Bonk up 20%, Jupiter 20%, Tau up 41%, Stacks up 32, IOTA 20, Caspa 24, Sui 42, FET 32, Trump 60. We're gonna talk about that in a second. But in general, stocks are looking decent on the week as well. You can see this is bent to bubbles. You have the stock option over here, and you can see the bubbles over there as well. Now, couple of things. One, that we do have unemployment claims coming. So inflation is still sticky, inflation is still hot, and we still need to see a resolution on that. And whether it's going to be JP, by himself reducing rates and figuring out how that could be done, or it can just be that inflation starts coming down like crazy, and he will eventually have to reflect on that, or the Fed has to reflect on that, and then just simply be there. Someone came in and is like, I missed the bottom. You didn't. Hold on, hold your horses. We're going to talk about all this in a second. Now, just to spice it with a little bit on the unemployment earnings that is coming out in about 30 minutes, we do have Google reporting earnings today, which is obviously huge. We've got Intel and we have Google reporting earnings. We've got other ones as well, American Airlines and all that, which is going to be interesting, but not that relevant as Google and Intel and NASDAQ. And, so it's going to be something to look out for. Now, I've been calling for this higher low. Sorry. So we do have a structural, we do have the structure break that I've been talking about. We do have a higher high formed after a long downtrending market. We finally have a higher high formed, and after a higher high formed, we need a 4-point structure, and that means that we need to retrace to at least a 50%, which would be a lower high. And this is exactly what we're waiting for. Do not be surprised when it comes. Now, so far, I wrote a complete thread. Cuz is going to, can you pin this thread, please? I'm going to send this thread to you, Cuz. Can you just pin it? Just get this here. So, Cuz is going to pin this thread, and you will be able to see it up here. I would recommend you read this thread because it details exactly how everything is working out, and it details exactly what I think could be a very interesting outcome, different outcomes on how the market will react on the higher high. You should read this, but the second scenario is what is really playing out here, which is basically that we have a push above. And as I detailed here, if there is a quick and favorable resolution of the US-China trade war, which is not a resolution, but it's still whatever we see on the communication on both sides, especially from the US, but we do have some kind of direction that we didn't have, again, uncertainty out of the market. We do have a push, which we did to the 3 trillion mark-ish, which I marked here, and possibly see a pullback from there. And this is exactly what I drafted here, and this is exactly what is playing out. We do have on the weekly level, we do have a push above the weekly OB, and now we're waiting for a 50% retrace. Now, if you will read this, again, the Cuz actually pinned this here, so you'll be able to just, where is it? Where is this? It's actually here, so you can just go and check in the pinned comments. Go and check that, and you can follow me if you like what you see. But basically what this suggests is that we need to see a retrace to the 2.6 trillion region. Now, a lot of times, these retraces do not happen. So if you look back here, this retrace never really happened. So we had a break above the recent, the last high, and then you see a 50% retrace, but that 50% retrace didn't happen until here. Now, if you did get that 50% retrace, that was a banger as well. Like it was a decent retrace. The market bounced like what 15% from there. No, it's 10% from there. But then obviously you caught a break of structure, which is a massive, which followed by a massive consolidation and dump. So what we really would like to see though is a 50% retrace. So I don't know. Watch yesterday's show if you're not, guys, is that even possible that we have 500 people watching and 173 likes? Is that possible? We have very low views today. You're the OG. You're the real ones who are here. You're getting fired, cuz. How can I have dinner with Trump? I'm gonna show you. It will take time. We're at it again. Let's go. Please, any high volatility news coming soon? Yes. I'm gonna show you in a second. Is it possible that we have 200 likes? Is it technically possible? Really? Really loving the daily update on X. I'm so happy you do. Team is doing a great job here. How can I have different? Yes, bring it. Present. Smash. What was this long one? Hoping we can pull back to pre-weekend levels so we are all get another chance to get it. I'll show you the exact levels. Let's have dinner with Melania as well. No, let's not. All right. 224. It's okay. I'll take it. All pumping. Yeah, so here it is. So here's what I'm thinking is going to happen. So, but should I explain to you why I'm going to have dinner with Trump before I do the analysis? Guys, what should we do? Should I explain to you the process of, and I mean it. For $1,000, you have a chance to have dinner with Trump. Should I explain that first? So the dinner will be sold the news. Oh, we'll see. 100 club today. No, unfortunately, no. Oh, yes. Okay, here it is. We need food. Okay, cool. Here we go. So, and hear me out here. I want you to hear me out. This is proper, like, hear me out here. So, there was, Trump is famous, not only Trump, but Trump is famous of having these private dinners, okay? So, people are paying millions to dine with Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago, okay? Which is his base. So, there is someone who paid $5 million to meet one-on-one with Trump for dinner, okay? So Trump comes out and he makes, last year, before the elections, he made this evening reception where, you can look at co-chair with Trump, whatever, but you could get a dinner for $35,000 a person or $70,000 per couple with a picture and a VIP reception at Mar-a-Lago. So this is quite pricey. I mean, I just brought this here because it's quite pricey, but Warren Buffett in 2022 charged $19 million for lunch. So comparatively, what is what? But anyway, but now you're able to get dinner with Trump if you hold Trump tokens. So yesterday's news broke and it was like the 220 top Trump token holders will qualify for a special dinner with Trump in Mar-a-Lago. So very simply put, what you have to do is going to be on May 22nd. What you have to do, you simply got to go to the website. And I was actually blown away. So look, first of all, you go into the website and it doesn't take 2 seconds for this to pop up. Have dinner with President Trump. So you go on here only for the top 220 Trump holders. That sounds fantastic. And you start scrolling around. This is like a get Trump's memes kind of website. It actually gets pretty wild here because, you have his token, Trump token, and he has all the tokenomics and all that stuff on the website, but you can go on to more and you can go on to dinner. So when you go on there, it details that they're going to have President Donald J. Trump is known as the crypto president. At this intimate private dinner, Hear firsthand President Trump talk about the future of crypto. So good marketing. This guy is so good at marketing, eh? So anyway, it's an exclusive invitation to the world's top 220 Trump meme coin holders. It will be, you know, a black tie, whatever. But you can register and you can connect your wallet. And if you hold, and and this is the catch, you have to register. So you have to kind of like sign up. So you have to register. You have to give your wallet address. You have to connect your wallet. And you're only counted if you register for it. So even though if you go into the top 20 holders on official Trump token and you scroll down and you go into like the last bits, not last bits, but it's page number 4, you'll be able to see that the top 200, it's actually page number 5 maybe, the top 220, even if you are 220th, you still need, which is meta, so funny. Anyway, they have $400,000 worth of Trump tokens. So you go like, you know, I don't have $400,000 in this token to hold. You don't have to pay this. This is also different. You don't have to pay this. You just have to hold it in your wallet. So it's a lot of money. But one, a lot of these, like for example, 𝗦𝗧𝗢𝗏, like for example, BTC Torque hot wallet. I don't know what this is. 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏, shout out to 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏 by the way. But 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 cold wallet holds, or hot wallet holds for anything. So these guys, I'm not sure how many of these guys are actually going to register because they can't compromise the exchange wallets by connecting it to a Trump meme site. You know what I mean? So you already lose like 30, 40 of these wallets plus that are not there. But also, if you actually go here and you click on leaderboard, back on the site, and you scroll lower, you can have, if you're top 25, by the way, you get like a special pre-reception, whatever, meeting, which is quite cool. But if you go lower here and you go down to the top 220, so you will see that the top 200, you have to hold onto your pens, 10 Trump tokens. 10 tokens to get into the top 220. Now, Trump token currently sits at $12. So that's about $120 that you have to officially on the Trump meme website be in the top 220. That's wild, bro. And I understand that this is going to change, but let's scroll a little bit higher. Like you can literally be, let's go here, in the top 100 for $5,000. You can be in the top 100 for $5,000. Okay? So, do I think, here are my takeaways from this. One, I mean, it's worth for me $5,000 to buy the shitcoin, you know, and hope that people not gonna register. But two, that a lot of people will think like this. A lot of people will think like, you know, it's worth for me $5,000. That means I legit call it today that the Trump token goes to about $30 easy in the next month. Like I think the Trump token will pull 100%, at least, let's say 25, at least 100% in the next 30 days. Why? Because a lot of people will think the same way. But I'll tell you one more thing though. When this happens, when the Trump token pulls this and the dinner is concluded, I'm gonna short the shit out of this token. Like, this is going to be one of the biggest shorts ever that is going to happen there. The only thing I need is an hourly market structure break, okay? So first off, we have a massive pump. News comes out, obviously everybody's buying, aping in, whatever. Very notably, comes back 50%. So you are down at the 50% level. You just need a massive higher high, which you would get here if we would get a break above the 12. Start deploying. This is what I'm going to do. Start deploying and start buying on spot. So, of course, you can take it as a trade, which I'm going to do as well. But you can play it as a... So once we have a higher high break, which is currently sitting here at like $12.6, I am going to start taking a leverage trade here. Just make sure that you don't get liquidated because the stop loss is, first of all, is probably going to be manipulated as hell, but it's 30% stop loss. So make sure that you don't take a very high leverage. I am going to protect myself down here at about $9. I think it's not going below $9. Now, nothing I say is financial advice, but I don't think it's going below $9. So that said, my first target is up here at 15, 16. And I do think that once we break that, that's when FOMO will start kicking in because people will realize the same thing. This is brand new. This is like very new. So I think when we hit about here, $16, that's when the last big ass push comes to about $22, maybe even $24. I do think this is literally one of the best trades you can take. Not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. And I do think this could be very, very cool. One thing you have to understand, this is a hot potato. And the hot potato will at some point burn someone. So you need to get out as fast as you can. But I do think that there is a massive upside potential here. Especially, like even if you consider the fact that if you want to be in the top 80, you need $12,000. That's fucking nothing. If you want to be in the top 50, what is this? If you want to be in the top 50, yeah, that's kind of heftier now. Okay, so you need 4,000 tokens. So it's 40,000 tokens, $50,000 worth of tokens. That's kind of heavy. But anyway, so this is the thing. I don't know what you guys think about it. I am definitely going to do this. First of all, I'm going to take the trade, as I said. I'm going to take the moment we have a higher high formed here, I'm going to take the trade on the 15-minute. And also, I am going to buy some spot because I think it makes a lot of sense. Someone's saying my audio is bad. Refresh YouTube. Your audio is too low. Refresh YouTube. Refresh YouTube. Ron has dinner with Trump all next week. We'll see. Shorted to hell. Nice idea, FeFe. Cool. Thank you. Another way to take liquidity out of the market. Yes, but you have to play the game, bro. You have to play the game. What prop firm can I use, FeFe? I'm having troubles with funding. Don't use a prop firm. You learn trading. MSS on hourly. We'll look at this. How much? Yeah, hourly or 15-minute. Yeah, a 15-minute I'm going to start deploying. How much for dinner with FeFe? I mean, we could do it. We could do it. I'm going to Dubai. I mean, if you're in Dubai, how many of you are in Dubai? Put up a vote. How many of these people going to be in? These are the hardcore fans. We only have like 600 people here. How many people going to be in token? By the way, talking about token, guys. There is not much tickets left. I know it's like most of it sold out. But if you want, we have a great deal for you here. So they were kind enough to invite us. Let me just go here. You go down to the description, and then you'll be able to see the ticket here. You get 10% on your ticket if you're coming to token. There's a link in the description that you can use. Regular bird, early bird, last bird, regular bird. You can get it here. And you can get a discount 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗪 coupon code. Shout out to token. It's gonna be one of the best freaking events this year. I'm super, super excited to make it happen. How many people gonna be here? We're gonna look at that as well. I see the new vote is up, so we're just gonna put this up here. 90% says no. Yeah, I expected this. But 10%, that's like 5 people. Okay, let's see what's gonna be at the end of the show. What's happening here? Alpha, please guys like the show as well. See if 700 people we're still waiting for the likes. And I'm gonna go jump back into the charts. Was your wife telling you not to buy? Yeah. Must pay me to have dinner with him. FeFe must pay me. Where does that come from? How was Warsaw? Warsaw is beautiful, clean. Beautiful people. If you look at Paris and if you look at Warsaw, I flew next to it, like I literally went like 3-4 days. Bro, Paris is a shithole compared to Warsaw. Like you can say whatever you want, you can hate on me. If you go to Paris, Paris is a shithole compared to Warsaw. Warsaw is beautiful, it's clean, nice people, nice food, it's cheap, everything is safe. Like I could let my family just walk out. I didn't have any second thoughts. Bro, it's beautiful, it's incredible. Planning on Trump crashing on other coins? No. If I can meet FeFe, I will come to token. Trump dinner, tariff at entrance. Yes, is it wise buying Trump on spot then leveraging it? I mean, it is. I do think it's gonna go up. I genuinely think. I mean, we can get burned together, but I do think it's a great trade. What's the reasonable price to have dinner with FeFe? I actually don't know. I haven't thought of it. I don't want you guys to pay me for dinner. Like I don't want that. We could have a meetup though. We could have a meetup and discuss. But I wanted to tell you one more thing. One of the places where you can actually go and trade Trump is on VX. Now they are our partners. Big ass shout out to VX. Cool people. One thing about VX that I like, they're an up and coming underdog exchange, which I like for a couple of reasons. One, you can have 0% maker fees. You literally don't have to do KYC, and you can have 0% maker fees. That means you don't have to pay to trade if you limit orders. But two, they also have a bunch of bonuses for you, like a lot of bonuses. Like literally, they give massive, massive bonuses for signing up. It's like literally like in a kindergarten where you just enter and you take a step and yeah, here's $20, and then you go. just whatever. I don't even know what the bonus is. Let me look at it. Net deposit $200. Yeah, here's 150 tokens. Like they do all this cool stuff, which I like. So, but they do have a win a Ferrari campaign going on now. You can win a bunch of more stuff. So you can win 3 million USD, 8 million USD. You can win a Ferrari. You can win a bunch of cool stuff. $500, $200, $100. So go ahead and check them out. There's a link in the description to VX down here, and experiment. And again, if nothing else, just trade for free. It's pretty cool. Also, by the way, what is pretty cool about this is that you have to do nothing else. Just trade in the link, and you have a shot at winning the Ferrari and share a $1 million prize pool. It's pretty cool. All right, let's go back here. So what am I looking at? What am I looking at? I have to leave, actually. I have to go very soon, so I have to be fast. My wife's gonna call me again. Should I call her again? Should I call back and say, do I have to leave now? Is she mad? Is she mad? What is she mad about? Because he's talking to my wife, apparently. Oh, okay, let me just read this. Okay, like you guys, I have to read this. Okay, let me. She's like, you have to approve. Oh yeah, she's booking a hotel for me for a token. Oh, she's mad. I said, okay, that's fine. The company card, she needed the approval, and she's like, I asked, why do you tell me that I have to do it now? Okay, love, I love you so much. I love you. Thank you. Did she book the hotel though? Did she book the hotel though? No, she didn't? Oh my God. Okay, anyway, wifeys. This is how it's going. Shout out to all the wifeys. Okay. If you see it never got. So there is a lot of people who I heard say stuff like this. But let me tell you something. If you go down the description, there is a link to their Telegram group. And they help you directly. What is funny?
Saying, don't read it.
More trouble. You're in trouble, buddy. Trump coin unlock coming soon. You're awesome. I like your show. Moshif Ashraf, I like your show as well. Thank you so much for showing up to the show that you like. Anyway, let's talk about the market for a second here. Is she watching the show? Did you see what I said now? Is she watching the show? I'm in trouble. Anyway, let's get into this. So, here's how it goes. One, higher high. Obvious higher high, weekly, daily. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm saying on Saturday is Melania's birthday. What an alpha. TJ, double check this. Is this true? Is it Melania's birthday on Saturday? If it is, we're buying Melania as well, because then there's definitely an announcement coming. I'm sure. Like I'm not even kidding. We're gonna gamble on. I'm sorry, guys, for all the serious people here. I'm so sorry. We're gonna degen a little bit. Oh, this chart looks beautiful. This is like a proper. This is like a man's net worth after a divorce. This is what this chart looks like. Melania, good job. Look, Melania coin flew as well. I mean, obviously did 40% in like no time. Yeah, so I mean, definitely have to long this as well. Not even a question. You have to long. TJ she's gonna be 54 years old, April 26, 2 days from now. Holy cow! The alpha. This guy here is good. Who told us that she's gonna have a birthday? That's good. Anyway, she will divorce Trump on her birthday. I don't know, but it's crazy. Okay, it's cool. Anyway, so let's get back to the total market cap here. This show fell apart quite quick. Anyway, beautiful daily, weekly close above 4 hour. I said that I'm waiting for a reversal. Now you can actually see this could be actually just the reversal, tagging onto this breaker here. This could be the reversal, and we can see a push forward. Now, if you want to see that, again, what I explained yesterday on the show, what I really want to see is the following. I want to see a 15-minute bargain structure break. Rather than hourly, every time when you have a pullback and you have a 15-minute, you can start deploying stop loss down here, or you can see an hourly break, stop loss down here, start deploying, and you can ride these smaller waves. But what I would really like to see, I would like to see a 4-hour structure break. So I would like to see a 4-hour retrace to the 50%, which would currently sit at about 2.6 trillion, which I explained down here. This would be a beautiful retrace. Now, unless we have news, this is probably not going to happen. So unless we have some crazy news that is, spoofing the market, whatever that is, I don't think this is going to happen. But I do think that we can see a retrace to this, like down here at like 2.78, or down here at 2.79. So around these regions, which could actually very well be the breaker of these, I mean, you have to go below. So like I want to see a break below 2.8, and I want to see a break below. Let me just see this here. I want to see a break below right here. So about 2.75, 2.8. If we would get that and we would get a higher high from there, I am interested in taking that trade, and I'm going to start looking for longs on Bitcoin, on Solana, on some of the major tokens that you can just simply look here. You can look at crypto. You can look at the highest performance on the VIX. You can look at SUI. You can look at Fortcoin. You can look at Trump. You can look at IMX. You can look at Tau. You can look at Fed. You can look at long in all these coins once you have a higher high from either the 2.8 trillion or the 2.75 trillion. Ultimately, it's a waiting game. If we're going to get back, that's going to be the greatest opportunity of our lifetime. So as I said, like if we get this pullback here and if we do get the lower high, which we will get, the question is when. We have to wait a week, 2 weeks, a month. This could be the best. This is why I'm suggesting if we get it, that's amazing. If not, it is worth playing the higher highs on the hourly chart every single time. So if you do have a break above here and a close up, you can play the 15 as well, depending on how much you can monitor the market. But if you can get an hourly high up here, definitely worth an entry here on the leading tokens. That said, I have one more thing that I really want to talk about because it's horrible. Someone lost $4 million, which is becoming serious thing. Great community, Melania, April 22nd, 26, 1970. I mean, 54 years. Oh, I mean, she's a MILF, eh? You gotta give it to her. She's kind of like a MILF. I mean, shit. I hope when I go to dinner with Trump, the Secret Service won't look through all my shows. They will, hey? They need liquidity for huge Trump token unlock. FeFe, please check out 𝗏𝗃 tested the macro 786. Please check it out. We can. I will need to. I literally have to leave in 5 minutes. So I'm gonna tell you one more thing that I really wanted, and it's really important, really important. What's happening, Vito? Nice seeing you here. So here's the thing. So I don't know if you know Scott. He's a cool guy. Wolf of Wall Street, and Wolf of All Street, not Wolf Street. Wolf of Wall Street. And he posted this, and he had a post previously as well, and he said, I'm sick. I was just contacted by a private investigator who informed me that a client of his was scammed for $4 million. That's like by a Nigerian group using my name and face as the bait. They've apparently scammed a number of people. They sent him a fake driver's license to prove it was me with my Twitter avatar as the photo. And once again, not ask for money. And this is the fake ID they sent him. I mean, obviously, they used his profile photo here. I mean, I don't even know what the heck you're expecting. But anyway, this is what they sent. They had the what is interesting and is quite scary is that they had, where does it say that? It says here, they do Zoom calls with AI, apparently sophisticated. Also have spoofed accounts with my wife and kids to support identity confirmation. It's very, 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 very crazy out here. So please, I want you to remember a couple of things. One is no one, and I mean no one who has anything in crypto, who is, you know, any KOL, influencer, YouTuber, or whatever, not ask you for money. Please get this into your head. It's very important. Everybody who's watching, $4 million is no joke, okay? No one will go, and I get daily emails and messages, and I'm trying to get back to these people, but it's very important. It's in natural selection. This is kind of funny. I give you that. This is kind of funny, but I mean, it's not a joke. So please, guys, please, I'm not available for you to DM on Telegram and chat to me. I'm not gonna send you a DM on X. I'm not gonna do a Discord group now where you can just join and pay me. I don't have copy trading. I don't have, you can just deposit money and then I will send you $200 back. Like, none of that shit. And a lot of these things actually do happen by people clicking on links that they shouldn't be clicking on. So these guys send you an exchange account that seems like an exchange, and then you click on it and you land on this page and then you start depositing money. The problem is that I can't save you other than the fact that I'm telling you this, but there's one thing that can actually do save you, and I do genuinely from the bottom of my heart recommend this, you do that, is NordVPN. So the reason also why I work with NordVPN and the reason why I use NordVPN for like 2 years now is because they have something, it's a cool VPN, but they have something called the threat protection, which literally flags a site if the site is malicious and it's a phishing site. So it costs you, I don't even know, it's $8, $7. You have a massive deal. You have 4 extra months if you lose the link in the description. You literally just have to go down here. It says here, NordVPN, use it. You get 74% off a 2-year plan and 4 extra months. It's stupid not to spend money on NordVPN. I genuinely mean it. Guys, you can just think it through. Again, threat protection. It protects you. You have it turned on your phone, on your whatever. And please make sure that you do not fall into these things. Like, NordVPN is not going to save you if you don't think. But it will flag it. So even if you think you're talking to someone and you get onto a phishing site, it will literally pop up and say, do not go further. This is a phishing site. So it's worth it. It's like $8, nothing. Do it, please. Link in the description. But other than that, don't be stupid. No one ever will ask money. We don't do copy trading, whatever. If we do, it's on an official site. You do have all the links in the description. You can see the exchanges that we work with. You will be able to see Blowfin. You will be able to see 𝗙𝗥𝗬𝗏. You will be able to see all the other exchanges down here. Please do not fall into this. Guys, it's just a long one. It's good. It's good. Scott is doing it right. No, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. Guys, I truly appreciate it. I have to leave. Please turn on notifications on here on the channel. Follow me on X, turn on notifications there. I do recommend you, because we didn't go through all this stuff, I do recommend you to read the write-up that we did here on the most impactful news. You will find it in the description. If you go here, you will see the most impactful 24-hour news. You can go here and then you can just smash the follow. And also, I've got a bunch of cool stuff. Got $1 Billion Hustle, which is my vlog riding around Paris like a crazy mofo. Do have a trading channel called 𝗏𝗏𝗏 Club. You can follow. You will find all this down in the description here. Guys, I truly appreciate every single one of you for spending time with me today. Please take care. I will see you tomorrow as well. Click here if you want to see these 2 videos. You can click here to subscribe to the channel, but you're already done that. And other than that, I appreciate you. Truly, truly don't take you for granted. Come back tomorrow, because I believe I'll see you in the next one.